With 4 major interstates that cut through the region and some 6,000 hotel rooms, Northwest Indiana is truly a place where people come and go, but there's a lingering problem that goes on behind closed hotel room doors.
I think what I want people to realize is that it's happening everywhere. It's happening in our communities, it's happening in our places of employment, and none of us are immune to it.
She's talking about human trafficking, a form of modern-day slavery where victims are traded and perpetrators profit. It's an illegal venture, and victim advocates like Dobney say help can come in an unlikely form.
Okay, so this isn't just it.
At a hotel front desk. At a recent training led by the South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority, hotel owners from across the region were trained to look for warning signs that a guest checking in could be a pimp or a John. Like if an adult checks in with a minor who does not share their last name, or if that young person calls the adult boyfriend or daddy. Hoteliers should also be on alert if a minor is staying in a room during school hours. Another tip, always ask about tattoos to spark conversation and see if a guest is uneasy to talk about them. It could be a pimp's way to brand his girls.
Anyone who's in a direct service anything is ripe to identify victims of trafficking. And so because you have hotel front desk people who are interacting with pretty much everyone who comes in the building, if trafficking is happening in the building, they're at least seeing it, and so we need them to be aware of it so that they can identify when it is trafficking.
Law enforcement experts say they commonly conduct informal cold visits to hotel rooms as a preventative measure.
We just explained to them that, hey, we're a local law enforcement agency, name and title, this is who we are. We've had some complaints about traffic coming to or from your room. We'd like to come in and talk to you about some of the things that are going on.
More than 210 cases of human trafficking have been reported in Indiana since 2007, according to the Indiana Attorney General's office. Public safety experts say hotels along major interstates like I-94 serve as common truck routes and can be prone to trafficking people, not just goods.
Whenever you look for trafficking, you find it all over. I think Lake County has a lot of factors that make it vulnerable to having lots of people trafficked throughout the area, especially with the truck routes.
That's why the Indiana Attorney General's office spearheaded a campaign this month to place 35 digital billboards along roadways throughout the state to raise awareness about human trafficking. 13 is the average age children in Indiana are pulled into this lifestyle, according to the Attorney General's office. They hope by placing these billboards throughout Northwest Indiana in places like Gary and here in Highland, those individuals will pass by these signs, look up, and see some life-saving information. The message will run through April 6th to target the tide of basketball fans coming into the state for the NCAA Division I championship events happening in Indianapolis. In Highland, Hillary Powell, Lakeshore Report.